this next part is going to be the tricky part. The object of it is to install a mechanism into this is the shoulder part, or that's what I call it, to be able to make this upper arm pivot on whatever I put in there, which is got to be some sort of a rod, whether it's a bolt or a threaded rod. Well, naturally I've decided on threaded rod. It's going to pivot, or there's going to be this shoulder pad, that I call it, glued on there, and this is going to pivot on that. Now the object is to get that glued on, plus the threaded rod in there centered. Now what I plan to do is I plan to epoxy it. To get that onto it, I've made this jig which has got the profile of that piece, and on the other side the profile of the shoulder pad. Now the shoulder pad has to the tip point backwards. The hip pad's exactly the same. That goes in there and pushed down, which hopefully when there's epoxy in there, that's going to stick to the epoxy. What I've also done is made these what I call packers, because that'll compensate for the thickness of the upper arm, to put on there. And that way I can then move that bolt in there, which hopefully will push, depending on how much epoxy I put in there, but the intention is to push the epoxy up to glue that shoulder pad into place, if that makes sense. Hang on, I've got one too many packers there. And that should hopefully go down. And then as the glue is drying, I can press on this and lift this template off, and with a bit of luck that'll be it should be tacky enough for that to stay in place, and then I'll just put it aside and let it rest. Unfortunately I've got an 8-hour drying epoxy, or 6 actually I think, but doesn't matter, 6 or 8, immaterial. I'm not sitting here waiting for it to dry, and 24 hours to cure. So and the important thing is I've got to make sure I don't get too much epoxy on here, because I've got the other end and I've got the other one, but I've got 2 of these templates. So if I get a bit of glue, that isn't the problem. The problem is I'll transfer the glue from there to the outside of the next job, which I don't want to do. So anyway, that's a theory. Once I start to glue up, there's certainly no way known I'm going to be recording this, because when it comes to glue, I just get into a flap more so than normal. Oh, by the way, for all it's worth, while I've still got the camera rolling, I've started gluing the head together. Where is it? The neck piece will sit in there. That's actually got a slight angle on it, which means that rather than being, well, it allows for the head to be tilted down a bit. I think that was designed from the fact that initially the bottom of the head was angled like this as well. I've since decided to keep it flat, and that thing there with that angle flattened it. But anyway, that's bullshit. You're not to know that. Forget that I just told you. Anyway, that's it. So hopefully the next time you'll see me is when that's been epoxied and I'm ready to put everything together. So for this moment, Uru for a short time. Okay, I'm back with the pieces ready to glue up. Or not glue up, sorry. It's already been glued up, ready to assemble. Nuts and bolts. Here we are with those. One of the things I have done is I've put some girly feet on these ones as opposed to the man feet that are on the other one. And to prove it's a girly, it does come with a pair of breasts that hopefully will hang, where is it? On her chest, like that. Oh, something like that. We'll have to decide, and I can get rather adventurous and either make them floppy or perky. We'll see. Anyway, as I said, the feet are there, so it's just a matter of, and again, I don't particularly want to bore you shitless, you know, I mean, for God's sake, you'll find on, where is it? Oh yeah, sorry, the legs are already in there. In the legs you'll get a, where the hell did I put it? You see, now you see why I didn't want to record, because, oh God, my organisation leaves a lot to be desired. Now where the hell did I put my nylock nuts? Talking about nylock nuts, where are they? I'll keep looking and I'll edit out that crap. Maybe I might just put you through the trauma. Where the friggin' hell are those? Oh. I've got the nylock nuts. Now what I really need to do is get a nylock nut which goes into this little hex profile, grab a piece of the leg, which I'm guessing is here. Yep. Grab myself a appropriate 4mm bolt. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, it is. It's a 4mm M4 bolt. Screw it up. I won't use my drill because of it. And there you have it. Oh, hang on, let's give it a bit more oomph. Now actually I think I've put the wrong leg on there. Have I or haven't I? Yeah, I think I have. Oh, look, I'll have to play around with it, make sure I've got the right leg on the right thigh is the word for it, on the right leg. Actually that might even be the upper arm, who knows. I've just got to work it out. Then the next thing will be, where's the pelvis? The pelvis is distinguished between the other part only because it's got one spot on there where the spine, or well that's what I call it, goes in there. On the shoulder there's two spots, they're offset. This one goes in there. Oh, sorry, you mightn't be able to see that. That goes in there, and the other one goes the other way. And the intention is that that holds on there and on, or is it that way? No, that's the way. Goes on there, and of course the head will go on there. That's the intention. As I said, I'm going to be screwing this together with my dicky thumb and just a dicky or dickier left hand. I'm going to be dropping things, cursing, swearing. Not that I give a damn about the swearing, but I'm just going to embarrass myself with dropping it. So I'll come back when you finish. Oh yeah, while I'm here, bugger it, I might as well show you. This is the head. It's got two of these, I've just found that these, if I put in two, they jam in just that much easier. Rest on that little doovie and slips in, and oh, turn it on, or the other way. Look, it's not really what I'd classify as the most practical type of a lamp, but it's a cute little gimmick. But anyway, I shall come back when everything's put together. But I do like these cute little feet compared to the big clodhoppers. I had the choice of putting in some female stiletto shoes, but I think naked feet are better than shoes. Well, I think so. Alright, we'll see what happens after this. Here we are, boys and girls. I've finally screwed it up, and who knows, he's probably asking for a screw himself. Looks like the prophecy from SketchUp has come to fruition, because he's now proposing. I've had to take the shoe off so he can get down on his knees, but at least it's ready for him to do a shoey. Let's see, now what else? Oh yeah, I've converted it, so hopefully you should be able to tell Eve is a she. It is Eve is Eve, Eve is not Steve, because if you, oops, go the other way, zoom in on her lady parts, which can be revealed if she lifts her head up, hopefully. Can you see? Yeah, there we are. Oh, must be cold outside. Anyway, that's not the point. So what's the next saga, I suppose? We should stand up. Be upstanding. Hopefully on his honeymoon. Put his shoe on. Come on, baby. Shoe on, arms out, hand down, hold hands. Look, watch where you're walking. Oh, hang on. Oh, she's going limp on me too. God, they're all going limp. There you are. After all that, I got him standing, ready to hold hands. Hang on. There you are. Let him hold hands. He can be the bright spark of the family. She can be the modest light, and they're ready to trot off to their honeymoon, and here we go. Trot, 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 trot. God, I'm a dickhead. Uru, have a good weekend. Keep safe.